You say yes, I say no. You say stop, and I say go, go, go. Oh no. You say goodbye, and I say hello. Hello, hello. Don't know why you say goodbye, I say hello. Hello, hello. Don't know why you say goodbye, I say hello. Hi everyone, how you doing? It's Joe here. Going to do Hello Goodbye for you today. A nice little fun song. So let's just get right down to it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so the song begins right off the bat with the verses. So the chords that you learn here will be the chords that you're going to use for all the verses. We'll begin with a chord called the F6, and it's basically like a D minor, but with an F note over here on the D string. So first finger on the first fret of the E string, second finger on the second fret of the G string, third finger on the third fret of the D string, and pinky on the third fret of the B string. You say yes, and then hit a C chord. I say no, and then a G7. You say stop, and then A minor, and I say go, 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 and then G7. Okay, so once again, you say yes, I say no, you say stop, and I say go, 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 G7, A minor, oh no. Alright, so let's see that again. You say yes, I say no, you say stop, and I say go, go, go. Oh no. Now we're going to do a G chord. You, like that, or like that. Just a G chord. You say goodbye, G7. And now we're going to do an F chord with a G bass, so it's like this. The third finger on the third fret of the E string, pinky on the third fret of the D string, second finger on the second fret of the G string, and the first finger, the first fret of the B string. So it looks like that. And I say, and then C, hello. So, you, G, that's G, say goodbye, G7, and then that F chord with the G bass, and I say hello. Okay, you say yes, I say no, you say stop, and I say go, go, go. Oh no. You say goodbye, and I say hello. Okay, let's move on to the next part. Alright, so now we're going to look at the chorus part, and the chorus is really a descending C pattern. You've heard it many times on Beatles songs, and it goes like hello, hello. Don't know why you say goodbye, I say hello. Hello, hello. I don't know why you say goodbye, I say hello. Alright, so what we're doing is starting on the C chord over here, and then we're going to the second fret on the A string, like that. So just these two fingers are being played, the first finger down on the first fret of the B string, second finger on the second fret of the A string. Then we're going to put the second finger on the second fret of the D string and play an A minor 7th, and hit the open A as well. Then we're going to play a G bass over here with our third finger on the third fret of the E string, and I like to put my pinky down on the third fret of the high E string just to give it a nice high sound there. Okay, and then we're going to play an F chord, F bar chord, like that, or I play my chords like this, so don't be confused if you see that. Okay, then we're going to slide up to a A flat major bar chord over here. I'm going to play it like this. And then back to the C. So that's the first part. And there are two parts to this chorus, so this is just the first part. So let's try that again. Hello, hello. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello. Okay. Second part is the same thing at the beginning, but there's one chord that changes. So let's do the second part. Hello, hello. I don't know why you say goodbye. Now he doesn't go to the A flat over here. He goes to the B ninth chord. Say hello. Okay, so that B ninth chord is first finger down on the first fret of the A string, second finger on the first fret of the G string, third finger on the first fret of the B string, and the pinky on the first fret of the high E. Okay, it's a tight fit, hard to play it, so I found that you can either play it like this, or you can use an alternate chord which sounds almost identical. Just bar the the top 5 strings and put the third finger down on the third fret of the D string. Sounds almost identical, okay? Or alternately, if you just want to play the top 3 strings and start on the 4th string over here like that, you can get away with it, alright? So remember, there are 2 parts. We're going to go hello, hello. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello. Hello, hello. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello. Okay, that's it.